G'day ladies and gentlemen. Now this is the second time I'm recording this because I'm a fool and I got a bunch of license plates in the frame that I can't be bothered editing out. Like if it's the bike, don't care so much. All the cars that aren't mine, may be different. So essentially, it's a low effort video because it was pissing down with rain all day. I'm kind of in a rush. So I thought what would be good is actually showing a little bit more in depth about what happened to my bike when I dropped it. It gives you a bit of an example. If you drop it yourself, you'll know what kind of things to look out for, damage-wise and all that. So I've dropped this bike technically 3 times. Once was a low side, and 2 of them were just drops. One was in this garage right here on this very floor, and the other one, man, look at all that. That's not oil from the bike. That's oil from the chain. I'm just practicing for if I ever buy a Harley. Yeah, and the second time was when I dropped it in Hugh's driveway. So essentially, what damage would you get when you drop one of these bad boys? This is one of them, okay? See this? It's a broken livery buoy. I painted it originally so it wouldn't look so outrageous, and luckily there's no grease all over my hands. So I painted it and covered up the damage. If you want to see the main sort of damage, hopefully the camera's going to pick this up, but let me see about my filming skills. Here we are. If you look here, I definitely didn't paint that. And sand it, because when it fell, this bent in, so I had to, like, you do this and then the lever would just get stuck like there, as opposed to the whole way up. Sanded it down, painted over with a bit of black paint. Same thing with this, I had to paint that little screw. I could replace it, they're like 12, 14 bucks or something, those screws. It's not worth it, man, so I just painted over it. Also this, just a little bit ripped now, but I don't know if you noticed this, but the Vans grips wear out fast. Like, look at all that. Like, there's no rubber left in that bloody thing. So I'm not super fussed about it. Another bit of damage would be, like, obviously, a bit of scratches on the old passenger peg, aka my crash bar, because it's helped quite a bit of these now. And here, I painted that because it was a little bit shiny. Also, how crazy is this? This is a brand new part. It's already worn out down to the metal. The first one didn't do that. This is the brand new one after I low-sided it, and it's done it, so it's a bit ridiculous. Annoying. Now, the main meat and potatoes, the most expensive part of the crash drop, is the petrol tank, which I've shown before, but come here, you little bastard. Nice and dented. Now, fortunately, it's not scratched down to the metal really at all. It's just a nice little dent. I was contemplating buying a bandage and sticking it over it as a joke, but they're all huge, so I didn't end up finding a bandage that fit my jokiness. Originally, I was going to replace the tank, but I can't afford it. It's not worth it to me to replace it for 700 bucks. I'm probably going to sell my Rebel sometime in the new year, either by the end, like near the end of this year or something like that, depending on how well the year goes for me. Because the boy's off his restricted license, so I can get a full powered bike. So Rebel's cool and all, but we're moving up in the world. Besides that, though, that's pretty much all the damage to the bike. So if you do drop your bike, don't worry too much. Most times you won't dent the tank. The other reason I dented that bitch is because it was on the rear stand, and, you know, it had a little bit more force when it went down. If you just drop it and try and save it, which happened the first time, you might have pushed the handlebars out of alignment, which I did. Just put it up against the wall, the old BMX trick, and bend it back in place. And I snapped the lever the first time too, so just replace that. It's like 12 bucks. Besides that, it's not too bad. It still hurts. I'm still upset about it, but guess what? We move. Besides that, that's pretty much it. So there's not going to be any editing in this video. No outro, nothing. But do take it easy, keep it cheesy, and as always, peace. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Don't drop your bike like me. You're so stupid. Bye.